Y'all, stop what you're doing, because what just happened at Claressa Shields' birthday party wasn't a celebration. It was a straight-up ambush. Balloons?
Pink. Check.
Champagne? Flowing. The birthday girl? Glowing. But then, Papoose grabbed the mic and dropped a nuclear-level bomb in the middle of her party, like it was a press conference from hell. No warning, no intro, just straight to the mic like he was accepting a Grammy. I just want everyone to know, I'm marrying Claressa. Excuse me, what? Sir, are you okay? Did your PR team quit? Did you forget that your arranged wife, Remy Ma, was literally somewhere in that same room, sipping quietly and blinking in betrayal? This wasn't romance. This wasn't cute. This was a public declaration of war dressed up as a surprise announcement. And the guests? Frozen. Phones out. Champagne spilling. The DJ hit pause, like even he needed time to process what just happened. So now the question is, was this a proposal or a publicity stunt gone completely off the rails? Let's unpack the receipts, the red flags, and the real reason this birthday turned into a full-blown scandal. Buckle up. So, let's rewind to the exact moment the internet cracked in half. Claressa Shields, boxing champ, queen of the ring, undefeated and unbothered, throws herself a birthday party that looked like it was sponsored by Wealth and Audacity.
As well, and then that's the vanilla.
Wow. Y'all know his nickname, right?
Gotta sing happy birthday, y'all.
His nickname is Mr. Snack.
And just when the party hits peak vibes, enter Papoose. Now, let's not play dumb. We know Papoose. The man built an entire personality around loyalty, dedication, and the phrase black love. He's the guy who waited for Remy Ma to come home from prison. The same man who stood by her, defended her, and basically rebranded himself as the human version of a wedding vow. So tell me, how does that man walk into another woman's birthday party?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear love. Happy birthday to you.
Takes the mic and acts like he's about to marry her. No lead up, no hint, just, I just want to say this in front of everyone. I'm marrying Claressa. Silence. Not the good kind. The kind where people stop chewing, stop blinking, and start calculating how fast they can get their phones out before the chaos begins. Let's be honest, this wasn't an announcement. This was a plot twist written by a villain who's been quiet for too long. A calculated mic drop moment that screamed, I'm done being the nice guy. And the best part? Remy Ma was in the room. Yes, in the room. Standing there, jaw tight, sipping champagne like it was holy water. Because when your ex-husband announces he's marrying someone else, on a night he wasn't even supposed to be the focus, what do you even do? Now, let's break this down. Why were they all there? Claressa's birthday party was supposed to be low-key, elegant.
I wanna say happy birthday to me, yeah. I wanna say happy birthday to me. My girl Leah tapped my boo right there.
Drama-free. She even had a no-shade dress code, whatever that means. A-listers pulled up. Influencers documented every appetizer. Paparazzi camped outside like TMZ had given them a bonus for every scandalous shot. And Papoose? He wasn't even on the original guest list. Allegedly. According to one very messy event staff source, someone's cousin who snuck footage, Papoose RSVP'd late, showed up without warning, and walked in like he owned the place. No Remy. No excuses. Just vibes and a velvet box in his pocket. Now, let's talk history. This isn't the first time Claressa and Pap have been linked. Rumors started swirling months ago when they were spotted leaving the same gym, separately, but not that separately. Then came the podcast appearances, the mutual admiration posts, and that one now-deleted TikTok where Pap called her a warrior queen, with heart-eye emojis that raised more than a few eyebrows. But everyone chalked it up to harmless support. Until now. Because when a man stands in front of your friends, your family, your stylist, your ex-wife, and says, "I'm marrying her," that ain't support. That's a full-blown declaration of war, with a side of birthday cake. And Claressa? She didn't act shocked. No dramatic gasp. No, "Are you serious?" She smiled, nodded, took his hand, like she'd been practicing that reaction in the mirror for weeks. And the crowd split right down the middle. Half the room clapped. The other half stared. One person allegedly dropped a wine glass. 2 influencers left early. And one woman, reportedly close to Remy, was seen texting, "I told her not to come." It gets worse. Because after the announcement, Claressa's team started circulating a professional engagement photo of the two. Not from that night. From what looked like days earlier. Same outfits. Same lighting. Witnesses say Remy didn't flinch. She just watched. Stoic. Stone-faced. Like a woman who's been through worse and didn't come for this, but came prepared, just in case.
She didn't yell.
She didn't leave. She just existed, in a silence that said more than any headline. Someone in the VIP section claimed she muttered, "He better enjoy the show while it lasts."
Chilling.
Let's also not ignore the timing here. Remy and Papoose were reportedly in a quiet separation. No official statement, but enough smoke to know there was fire behind the scenes. And yet, there was an unspoken rule. No public mess. No media meltdowns. Keep it clean. And what did Papoose do? He didn't just break the rule. He threw it off the balcony, set it on fire, and used the ashes to write, "I do" on a bottle of moat. What's wild is how quickly this turned from a birthday bash to a battle royale. Guests started picking sides like it was Survivor, hip-hop edition. Some reposted the moment with captions like, "Love wins." Others zoomed in on Remy's face with this "ain't it?" One guy, possibly a family friend, was overheard whispering, "This is why you don't let rappers do announcements unsupervised." We cannot make this up. The real kicker? Papoose left right after the announcement. Didn't even stay for cake. No dance. No toasts. Just the message and the exit. You know what that is? That's not romance. That's strategy. This man walked in, flipped the narrative, and walked out before it could hit the blogs. But too late. The blogs got it. The DMs got it. The group chats? On fire. Screenshots. Slow-mo videos. Everyone becoming digital detectives, zooming in to catch Remy's reaction frame by frame. And it's only just begun. Because what nobody saw coming was what Remy was about to do next. So, let's talk aftermath. Because when Papoose walked out of that party after hijacking Claressa's, Papoose walked out of Claressa Shields' birthday party after turning it into a press conference with glitter. But he didn't just leave behind half-empty champagne glasses. He left behind a war zone. Let's start with the obvious. Remy didn't say a word. Not at the party. Not the next morning. Not even a subtweet. But baby, that silence? It was louder than anything she's ever said on a beat. Meanwhile, social media was in flames. Within an hour, #Papoose proposal was trending. Within 3 hours, Claressa's IG comments turned into a virtual courtroom. By morning, fan pages were pulling up old clips of Papoose praising Remy in interviews, labeling him a walking contradiction in a fitted cap. But that's not all. Because the receipts started leaking fast. A mystery Twitter account, @Ringworm, popped up and started posting screenshots, allegedly showing Papoose texting both women in the same week. One message read, "You'll always have my heart." Another, "I'm building something new.
Don't hold me back."
Allegedly sent 72 hours apart.
Yikes.
Fans became detectives overnight, zooming into backgrounds, matching wallpapers, scrutinizing timestamps. One TikToker even did a full forensic breakdown of Papoose's chain in different videos, like it was evidence from a crime scene. But the mess doesn't stop there. A voicemail surfaced, allegedly from Remy to a close friend, saying, "He's out here, moving reckless." It's not even about her. It's about the disrespect. The clip leaked, of course. Views? Over 3 million by the end of the night. The caption? "Remy is done." Meanwhile, Claressa? Oh, Claressa chose violence in a sundress. She posted a boomerang, kissing the ring Pap gave her, with the caption, "No need to steal a crown when you're born royal." Oh, so we're doing subtle shade now. Remy didn't respond, but fans did. One wrote, "Sis, you're not royal. You're just new." Another, "Enjoy the engagement. The prenup gone slap." And let's talk about industry reactions. A few mutuals started distancing themselves from Pap. One DJ reposted a Remy freestyle with a caption, "Never forget who set the bar." An anonymous source, allegedly from inside the management circle, said, Pap had endorsements lined up for a Black Love podcast revival. They just went dark. Surprise, surprise. Turns out, brands don't love messy midlife plot twists. And while Papoose stayed eerily quiet, no posts, no statements, a 2-year-old YouTube interview resurfaced where he said, "I don't believe in public proposals. Love is private." Oh, really? Because announcing your marriage plans during a woman's birthday party you didn't even RSVP to sounds real private, my guy. But let's not forget Claressa's role in this. Yes, she's undefeated in the ring. Yes, she's a champion. But in this storyline, she played it like a PR veteran, posting only what she wants, smiling in every clip, blocking the mess, boosting the narrative. She's not in love. She's in control. This isn't a romance. It's a power play, a narrative flip. Pap goes from faithful husband to free man. Claressa becomes the woman who won. And Remy? She's being cast as the past, the history, the ex who didn't clap back fast enough. But don't get it twisted. Remy isn't quiet because she's defeated. She's quiet because she's watching. Because just when fans started saying she was too silent, a leak hit the blogs like a wrecking ball. A photo taken 2 weeks before the party.
Papoose.
In a car. With Remy. At night. No smiles. Just tension. And the caption? Blurred out, but visible enough to spark theories. One fan enhanced the photo and claimed it read, "You sure this is how you want to play it?" Now, what does that mean? Was this their final talk? A failed fix? A warning? Nobody knows. But the timeline exploded again. Suddenly, this wasn't just about love. It was about loyalty, betrayal, and secrets people thought were buried. And the blogs? Eating
It up.
One headline read, "From Black Love to Blacklist. Is Papoose overplaying his hand?" Another, "Claressa says yes, but didn't Pap already say goodbye to Remy?" And you know who else started popping up? Ex-friends, former associates, anonymous sources who magically remembered every text, every side convo. A hairstylist claimed Claressa had been asking about wedding gowns a week before the proposal. A media assistant said Remy asked them to stay. Papoose made the announcement. Claressa is flashing the ring like it's a championship belt. And Remy? She's still silent. But don't mistake silence for surrender. Because behind the scenes, Queen Remy might be plotting the biggest comeback this story has ever seen. Let's talk legal. Sources close to both camps are saying the proposal didn't just spark gossip. It triggered contract violations, image breaches, and maybe even a clause that could cost Papoose big money. Apparently, Remy and Pap had an informal separation agreement in place. You know, the classy kind, where you keep things quiet until the dust settles. But here's the catch. The agreement reportedly included a non-disparagement clause. Translation: no public mess, no public shade, no public replacement. And guess what? Announcing your marriage plans at your maybe estranged wife's enemy's birthday party? Yeah, that definitely violates something. Now, rumor has it that Remy's team has already lawyered up. Not to stop the wedding because, let's be real, that ship is halfway sunk already. But to hit Papoose where it really hurts, the brand money. Because here's what people forget. Black Love wasn't just a cute tagline. It was a business. Joint appearances,
Merch.
sponsored content, brand deals. There was a whole ecosystem built around their image. And Pap's sudden public pivot could collapse all of it. One former sponsor reportedly told an insider, "Companies are nervous. They don't want to be associated with a messy love triangle gone public, especially one where the proposal looked more like a clapback than a commitment.
Ouch.
What does that mean? It means Remy has leverage. Not emotional leverage, contractual leverage. And allegedly, she's using it. Word is, there are internal emails circulating between Remy's legal team and several of Papoose's former brand partners. The message? Remember those contracts? Yeah, they're still in effect. Translation: if Papoose thought he was walking away clean, he might just be walking away broke. But wait, it gets better. Because while the legal drama brews behind the scenes, the industry is making moves too. Booking agents who once paired Papoose with Remy for events, pulling back. Media outlets who are planning Black Love legacy specials, scrapping everything. That rumored Pap and Claressa docuseries?
Dead.
Allegedly canned by the network within 72 hours of the backlash. One executive reportedly said, "There's no audience for it now. Not when half the internet wants to fight the groom." And then came the unfollows. Artists started quietly distancing. Longtime friends stopped liking posts. Even a few verified accounts who used to repost everything Papoose touched went dark. One particularly shady tweet read, "Nothing worse than watching a king ruin his own kingdom for a crown he found at the dollar store."
Yikes.
And while all that's happening,
Remy?
still no words,
Still no tweets.
still not a single interview, until the internet explodes again. Because a studio session clip leaks.
Blurry.
Unconfirmed, but unmistakably Remy's voice. She's rapping,
Hard.
focused, vicious, and one line hits like a freight train. He thought she was the trophy. I was the empire.
Phew.
No names, no direct shade, but context, crystal
Clear.
The fans go wild. People start begging for the full track. Blogs start speculating about a diss drop. Producers start tweeting locked in. Because now, it's not just about the ring. It's not even about the betrayal. It's about